All right, so we're recording. Thank you for joining me. This is addictMMA, and for this video segment, I am currently joined by UFC Featherweight, currently riding on a very nice 4-fight win streak. Out of Miami, Alex Caceras. Alex, how you doing tonight, man? Thanks for joining me.
Doing good, and yourself?
Hey, man, I'm hanging in there, trying to live my best life. You know what I mean? Real quick, like I said, you're on a 4-fight win streak currently, and I remember after the post-fight presser, your last fight, you were saying you wanted a ranked fight. Now I know Dan Ige, he's busy with the Korean Zombie, and I think Giga Chikadze just called out Yair Rodriguez, if I'm not mistaken. I just saw that on Instagram probably an hour ago.
No, somebody messaged that he called me out.
Did he really? That's
yeah.
what I was asking, because that would be a really good fight for you, man.
Well, we were supposed to fight. Then something happened, and I got replaced by the guy that I fought last, but then he didn't make it. Then I got a last-minute replacement, and that guy missed weight, and that's who I fought. And then I fought the guy I fought last that I was supposed to fight. And then now it looks like I'm just fighting everybody that I was supposed to fight on that one card.
So I mean, what's the word? I mean, I know it's only been a few months removed since your last fight, but is there somebody you're actually looking forward to fighting, or are there any word going on what your next venture is going to be in the featherweight division?
No, I really don't have any. I honestly, I don't watch the sport, so I really don't have any preferences, and I don't really care. I just the whole thing, I wasn't calling anybody out for the top 15 and say Ashford. I just want somebody that's above me, because I feel like if I'm winning, then I should just be moving up in ranks instead of, opening the gates for other people.
Well, and you've got one of the longest active UFC careers in history. Out of all the employees that's ever come through that company, you're one of the longest standing dudes there. So you definitely deserve a ranked fight of some kind. And I know Josh Emmett, he's been out of action for a while. I think he's ranked number 6. He's coming off an injury, so even that would be if he needs a comeback fight, why not put it up against you? Because you could definitely do something with that.
Yeah, as long as they're ranked above me, and
Right.
I will. If I'm winning, I feel like I should be fighting winners, or not debuters and people coming off of losses and stuff. So it just seems to me it would be fair.
Well, you're a veteran, and you've always been fun to watch, and you always bring the best fight possible out of yourself and the guys you fight against. So it's only obvious that you do get a ranked fight above you. I mean, you're more than deserving of that, I would say. Yeah. Real quick, because I'm getting confused on where you're training, and I follow your social media all the time. But are you starting a new gym again, or something to that effect? But you got like a martial arts yoga thing going on, the hidden Lotus.
Yeah. I'm opening up a gym soon. I'm going into the gym business with me and my coach Enrico Coco, who is the owner of Zen Jiu-Jitsu. And so I just made my own gym name, which is the Hidden Lotus, which will house Zen Jiu-Jitsu inside of it as well. Yeah. I do want to, hold yoga within my studio as well. It's also a wellness center. My wife is working alongside of me. She's a naturopathic doctor, masseuse, and colonic therapist. So we'll be holding those type of modalities within the same building as well.
There's big business in that, because I know here locally, a friend of mine, Colleen, she's been doing that for years. Wellness, yoga, just that whole thing, spirituality, and uplifting people, and it's been huge business for her. So that's good. That's awesome. Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
I mean, one of the best things about you, man, I won't keep you too long, I know you got stuff to do, but one of my favorite things about you is that you guys, you and your brother both, but you're both very I don't know what to call it. I don't know what kind of spirituality you want to call it. Just, you're very much in tune with the earth and with life and the way things are going on, man. And you don't seem to take shit too seriously. You just roll with the punches, and I like that about you. I think it's my favorite thing. I mean, you don't shy away from theatrics when it's necessary, but you're just an honest dude, and I love the way you present yourself.
No, thank you. I feel like we're all going around, as far as we know it. We don't remember our past lives, so as far as we know it, we're doing this for the first time, and I think it would be a shame, and it would be a shame to not live life to the fullest extent, or not live life as a curious person. I always want to learn more. I always want to experience things, and I always want to take that chance or take that risk. But I don't know. It's I don't know what you can call it, but it's just I feel like we get caught up so much that we lose sight of who we really are, or lose sight of the journey which will lead us to who we really are. And we're so like, what's that word I'm looking for? It's kind of like a fear-based mentality. Like we're scared of what people might look at us, how they might look at us, or how they might see us.
Yeah.
And so we limit ourselves in our self-expression, when I don't know who I am. And the more I can do something real, the more I can learn about myself. And I think that's the goal. The journey is the goal.
Right on. And you and that mentality that you brings it out of people around you, especially like I just said, even the guys that you fight against that are supposed to be your opponents. At the end of the day, you're shaking hands, you're hugging, you're thanking each other for the opportunity to be a part of what a great sport you're a part of. But you also just built each other to another level a lot of the time, especially when you fight somebody.
Well, yeah, there's nothing personal, like I don't like it. I don't know the guys well enough at all, or sometimes I don't know them at all to make it personal. That's like saying like, that's how racism happens. That's how bigotry happens, is like we start hating people and getting angry at people that we don't even know. And when we do get to know them, we find out that they're fighting, they're striving, and they're living for the same very things that we're living for. The things that move them move us. The things that make us cry makes them cry. The things that makes us happy makes them happy. We all have mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, and brothers and sisters and cousins, and we all feel the same way about each and every one of them. So there are very little differences, and those little differences don't matter at all compared to the samenesses that we have.
That's a very good point. No, that's very true, man. I mean, shit, like I like individuality amongst people, but I try to tell people all the time, none of us are more special than the other one. We all have the same superpowers. We just have to realize them.
Yeah, like we're all capable. We're all capable. That's the point.
Yeah.
Whether if you're more capable at climbing trees and I'm more capable of swimming in the ocean, it doesn't matter. But together, I can catch fish and you can get coconuts. So there we go. We make a good team. But we have to accentuate everybody's ability. Like it's not about one class is higher than the other. Is that without your class, my class couldn't function as efficiently. We have to come together more as a tribe. Everybody in a tribe has their specific duty. And if we start saying like, oh, well, this person's a lower job than my job, but if there were no janitors, you'll be sitting on nasty ass toilets.
And I got respect for the Amish community, honest to God, because that pride level that you're talking about that we shouldn't be living by, that's why they live on such mundane technology, and why they still make their own clothes and build their own buildings, things of that nature, is to kill that very thing you just said, where you're looking at somebody going, well, you got a better job than me. You got a better shirt than I do.
But those are like minor differences and stuff. I feel like we can have all modern day amenities. We can still have nice clothes and stuff, because like it's like making stuff like that is a way of people expressing themselves and the art of themselves. And we can still have all these things, but we have to come to the final realization that we are literally just one living race on this planet. It just so happens we look different and we do different things, but we have to embrace the differences that we all have in order to see the bigger picture. Because God cannot be explained, or the energy of God cannot be explained by one thing, by putting it into a statue or a picture or into a book. It is the very life that you're living. It is the very air that you're breathing. It is the very water that you drink, and it is the very world that you are standing upon. So we have to give the world its respect back. I think there is no higher honor than to be defenders of this world.
Dude, that's beautifully spoken, man. I don't think I could have said it any better myself. That's why you're so good. I like, hey, we're talking about not feeling pride. Like, you're great at fighting and I'm not. I'm supposed to be great at talking, but you just fucking outdid me, man. You're awesome. I'm not going to feel bad about that. I'm just happy I got to talk to you today. This is actually the first time I've been able to speak with you probably in about 5 years. I don't know if you remember, but you used to give me a lot of phoner interviews when I was doing radio, man. And you're always a pleasure to talk to. Always, dude. I love your attitude. I love where you've come from. I love where you're going. Listen, my teammate and I, he's a silent guy. He's not here tonight. He's at his house, but he's my photographer, video guy. So like anytime on social media, you see little edited videos of me doing stupid shit. It's typically my guy behind the scenes making that stuff because I don't know how to do all that. Alex
Okay.
has a released photo on Instagram. You can check him out. Yeah. But we got it. We've got a fight event in St. Pete to go to this weekend, but we're thinking about getting down to Miami soon. And it's been a long time since I've hung out with your brother. And the last time I was down there, he took me to a cool place. I don't remember what the name of it was, man. But it was, I don't know, because dude, I live in Bradenton, Florida, Manatee County, so I'm like right underneath Tampa, St. Pete area. We don't have clubs and hangout places like you guys have them. And when
Okay.
I was blown away, man. So Alex, my buddy Alex, and I are looking forward to trying to get down to Miami sometime soon. So I hope you and maybe Jose get together and get something cool for us to do.
Oh, definitely. I will be announcing hopefully sooner than later, you know, that we will be having a grand opening. We'll be throwing a nice party for the grand opening of the gym.
All right.
So that will definitely be out in the public eye. Everybody will see when the grand opening is. So, I mean, I can't tell you when, but when I do post it, keep an eye out for it. I'll post it like ahead of time so that people will have time to prepare and come down and check it out.
Cool, man. All right. Well, thank you very much, Alex. I won't keep you any longer. I appreciate it. And as soon as you get a fight or as soon as that grand opening, of course, I'll follow your social media to figure out what's going on. But let's talk again real soon, man.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Peace.